Yeah, it is LocalSupport Client meeting. It's Sam and Rachel. Yes, I've been in London this morning and then come back out, and it's just still, who knows what's going on. Anyhow, let's do a little share screen here. Yes, there we go. That's sharing the screen. That is the pivotal, but here is the meeting agenda. So just going through the ongoing outstanding action items. Maybe over Christmas I will work out the some invoicing, but anyway, how's your funding request going?
Yeah, probably as well. Same over Christmas,
yep.
maybe. It was quieting down over Christmas.
Yes. Nothing further on the needs for the event, Epic?
No.
No, not to worry. I have now got I got a link to the relevant documentation from Hope, which was nice, and I see you've been in contact with her, and
you're it's in here on the site. I was looking everywhere and thought they don't have an address anywhere. Tried their website. So yeah, as soon as I have an address, I'll post it.
Anyway, so anyway, it's done and signed, and you'll be looking to send the contract. Okay, good show. All right. Yeah. So I mean, as regards the Do It collaboration, I mean, I you know, be encouraging some of the volunteers to start playing a bit more with the interface. But from your point of view, I mean, Steve hasn't said anything more. I guess there's no other action item other than sending the contract and just continuing to explore what we can do with the API.
Yeah, I think it'd be good to see it working.
Yeah. Yes, I guess that's the.
Do you have to wait for the contract to be signed before you can do stuff?
I don't think so. Interestingly, the API doesn't seem to have any kind of security on it, so it's sort of, you know, it's just
So if you'd forward that email on, somebody else could be doing exactly what we're doing without signing the contract.
In principle, yes. So yeah, I mean,
there's nothing. You're not hanging off for the contract to be received.
No. I mean, I think it's good to have it signed and sorted out. Certainly before we. I mean, I don't imagine we will be putting it under heavy load. Yeah, but yeah. So on my end, I'll just see if we can get a prototype set up of what can be done. So yeah, then we go into the usual review. I just looking at things. We still don't have Google subpages in the results, and I'm not sure how to do them. I guess if I don't. Yeah, we've managed to get up in the ranking. We're number one in the ranking. If you search for Harrow Community Network, you go, you know, we're number one in the ranking. I still don't know how to get these subpages. Anyway, so there's a couple of things here. Go on. Sorry, are you talking to me?
No, somebody else in the office.
Right. I've got somebody who's got Alex is working on that. Yeah, it hasn't been delivered yet. We have one here about the editing the postcode. I'm fairly sure this has been delivered previously. That this was an error that you you brought up one time, that if you change the postcode, then it doesn't take it to a different place. I'll just double check that that's working on production. I don't know if that's even a valid postcode, but yes.
I don't remember it being a recent issue.
No, it was a little while ago, and that Michael's put a comment on it saying, "Oh yes, didn't we already fix that and merge that in?" But I'm not. I mean, maybe it's because the postcodes. Can you just, off the top of your head, what's another? Let's just give this another address. What's a valid postcode?
Like HA5.
HA5.
5JG.
5JG.
Yeah.
And what would the address be for that roughly?
7 Dewsbury Close.
Dewsbury, like that?
Yeah.
Okay. Actually, editing there. Yeah, so that's moved that there. That moved that there.
Yeah, correct.
And I'll just, if I put this into HA1 for LX and that back. Yeah. Oh, okay. There we go. Yeah, that's taken it back to the correct location, only updating the. Yeah, so I think that was just a. For some reason, that particular ticket seems to have come back, and it says like deliver, but so that's kind of so we'll just get that out of the way. Okay. Yes. Now we've got this one. So this one is now actually it's finished and should be deployed. So this should be the admin able to decline the team requests for orgs rather than just deleting the requesting user. So I don't know if you read this. Ah, hello there, Rishikesh. Good to see you. Everyone always welcome.
Thank you.
Yeah, we're just going through our pivotal tracker board as part of the meeting and checking issues and checking with the client here, Rachel, if things are working appropriately. So actually, for this one, I need to log in as an admin. So let's do that. So this is like in the past when what was this? This is for okay. This is in the admin for all users. And have we got any who've got pending organizations? I have to see lots and lots and lots. No. Ah, there we go. Right. So that still says approve and delete there. We're not seeing. What it's supposed to be going to is approve. It's going to be approve, reject, and delete.
Okay.
I'm not seeing that there in production for some reason. Yeah. Well, we'll move on. Then we've also got an email alert to admin when the edit is proposed. I guess we'll just see if that's. So I don't know, Rachel. Do you just want to go on to the site? Have you got like a non and propose with a non-admin account? And we'll see if we get the admin alert in the background. I'm just going to go and look. See what's happened with the build.
So I'm on the site now. Do you want me to log in or?
Yeah, I think to propose an edit, you need to be logged in as someone, probably. But if you've got a non-admin account, log in as that, and then try proposing an edit. And feel free to share your screen if you want to show us the process.
Just trying to remember if I can remember my password or if we went with it. Oh, that's saying I'm not authorised.
I can't see your screen, so I'm not.
Yeah. I just can't remember how to log into that account.
Oh well, don't worry. I mean, I've got one I can log in. I can just see here, actually, from this. This is from the build thing that it hasn't managed to deploy those latest things. So I think we'll have to push those on to next time. Or well, I'll restart the deploy. We'll see if it deploys in the time that we have. But I think those haven't gone out into production yet. I'll make sure that they are in advance of the next one. So we've got Zivco has started working on allowing the admin to view the email contents before sending, which is I think a valuable thing because sometimes you're not sure what kind of what emails are going out. And Zivco, working through the user interface, he's been talking about, has got some screenshots here about ways in which we might change the admin interface here to make it a bit more comprehensible to particularly new users, new admins, but also for yourself. And he's been talking about, so at the moment this is the the admin interface. It drops down like this and it has organizations without users.
Yeah.
Which is the technically that's what you get a list of. But the main functionality on that page is to be able to invite users to, well, I guess join or take control of, invite users to, admin organizations. So anyway, this is the set of alternate language that he proposed that we thought we would run by you. Any thoughts on, and then like on the second one here, he's got like the, alternatives to all users, or to, I guess it's.
Is he suggesting one of those three?
I think he is suggesting one of those three. Yeah. And then he's also saying down here, like, in fact, while this link says all proposed edits, actually, it's only those that haven't been accepted yet. So they're kind of pending proposed edits. And similarly for proposed organizations, once they you know, once they've been accepted, they kind of leave this list. So actually, these are not all proposed organisations in the strict sense of the term, because the ones that have been proposed and accepted are now not on that list. I mean,
I'm happy with all those changes. They all make sense. The one with the 3 options, I'd go for either the first or the third. Just because some people might have registered and might be current, but they're not very active.
Yes, okay. Oh, well, that's good feedback. Yeah, okay.
Otherwise, it makes more sense. Because I sometimes, I've had to go into it to remind myself which one is which, and that does make.
Yeah. Okay, so that sounds like we should make those. I mean, I'm thinking it's rather than invite users to join organizations, where it's kind of the first one is invite users to administrate organizations, isn't it, or to admin organizations? Do you know what I mean? Because we don't really have the idea of a member of an organization. It's almost invite users to become admin of.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's initially right. And then I think I would be tempted to go for that registered users.
Okay. Yeah.
Because they're the ones that have all registered, whether they're current or active. Both sort of implies, as I say, something about that. And then so that's for the first 2, others as suggested. There we go. So we'll get that changed up. Right. So, and then we basically said it's all right for, for anybody to be able to see the all proposed organisation edits. So that is no longer a bug and can be pulled off. And then, so yeah, another thing from Zivko here is he's proposing changes related to the proposed edit page. So we've got those 2 here. That one and that one. It's a bit big now. That's smaller. There we go. Like so. If I just take that, we can see them side by side. So I think this is what you can currently see when you are managing an edit. And then this one.
Okay. Yeah.
Is he's thinking as the alternative. Let me get that out of the way. There, that's the 2 side by side. So he's proposing a very minor change in the that this edit is proposed by so and so, which makes sense. But then he's saying rather than have accept and reject split over the 2 of them, he's saying have accept and reject both appear next to the proposed edit. I guess with the argument being that you are accepting or rejecting this, red version, this green version over here. It's not that if you, I don't know, I can argue it both ways. Do you know what I mean?
I think what helps is actually the fact he's got current information and proposed edit at the top.
Ah, okay.
That's useful.
Yes.
I think with a button, I think they work either way, but I think having that title helps.
Yes. I feel the page overall looks more balanced with the buttons on both sides. And it's sort of, there's a kind of reject edit over here is, I guess what I'm almost be tempted to suggest is rather than it saying reject edit, it should say you got the options are accept edit or keep current.
Keep current,
yeah. Do you have a strong preference either way?
No, it makes more sense to have it keep current.
Yeah. But yeah, I take your point that the current information proposed edit title at the top is a good one. So we'll pop that in there. So yeah. So current edit and proposed. No, it's current information. Proposed edit headings make a lot of sense. But maybe keep buttons on both sides and have left one say keep current rather than rejected.
Hello, when is silence in one section? Hello.
Okay. And then we've got a few other volunteers starting up on different bits and pieces now. So someone started working on this. Have the search input bar stay on the organisation view page, something which was proposed. a long time ago. Yeah, and then yeah, I mean, with the next thing is working on this do it thing. I put a have I put? I thought I put. Let's just check in here. Do
today.
Put that in here.
Okay, thanks.
Dun, 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 dun. I thought I'd created another little ticket. Just oh, is that there? That's investigate the do it API. Can you show me where that is? Where that is? I want to find that in there. Anyway, yeah, I've got that as an action item in the main thing, so I'll push on for getting that done. But I guess otherwise, yeah, that's kind of the top priority, really.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Anything else that we need to work out?
No, I don't think so.
No. Okay. Good show. Great. Those of you will be happy to get all that feedback on those things there. I'll just have a look to see if it's hasn't managed to deploy the thing. I'll talk about that next week. Yeah. Great. And Rishikesh, any questions on what was going on there?
Yes. So, firstly, do this the local support has multiple NGOs and stuff like that, right? So, are the stakeholders is there a possibility of there being multiple stakeholders?
In a broad sense, yes, there are multiple stakeholders for this site. In that there's the people who admin it, there are the people who are associated with the individual organizations, and there are the people who are, the members of the public who are browsing the Harrow Community Network. So there are, various broad types of stakeholders who may want to use and have an interest in the system. Is that what you mean?
Yes, and with respect to this meeting, is Voluntary Action Harrow Co-op the only stakeholder with respect to this meeting?
Well, they're the chief client. We also have, Third Sector Potential has provided some money for the thing in the past, and so they have a interest in it. But certainly in terms of thinking about who the client is for the work we're doing, we focus on supporting Voluntary Action Harrow Cooperative.
Oh, nice. Thank you, Sam.
No, you're welcome. Yes. Well,
yeah.
I'll say, Rachel, we'll let you go, and I'll obviously be in touch during next week about the time of next week's meeting, which is our usual thing to sort out. Yeah, and but Rishikesh, if you want to hang around for any other questions, technical questions relating to the project, I'm here to help you out.
No technical questions as such. I plan to volunteer for local support in the future. So
okay.
Thank you, Sam.
Oh, you're welcome. All right, take care. I'll see you around. All right.
You too. Bye.
Bye for now.